First Drew became a certified Choomba. CH4ic vibe. First Drew became a certified Choomba. CH4ic vibe.
Hello? Hey! Hi! Hi! Hi, Jibber! Hi, Dostum! Hi, Min! Hi, Drew! Hi, Yuggy Puggy! Hello, Basic Moose! Hello, Traveler! Hello, your ceiling! Hello, Atma! Hello, Pip! Hello, Min! Hi, Arfar! Hi! Hi! Hello, Malachi! Hello, Nodolfo! Hi! Welcome, welcome, and hi. I miss you guys. I missed you guys very, very much. I really did. I've come to realize that my true purpose is to sit on my PC and hang out on stream. And any deviation away from that is just so plain wrong. Hi, Overtune. Hi. I'm just collecting some photos. I did kind of want to make a presentation, but I think it's okay. Like, I'm just gonna bring the photos into stream, and then we can talk and be like, ooh, like that. Miss you so much. You had to make us exist via rocks. I was thinking about you every step of the way. I was, because that's what I do when I'm out in the wilderness. I'm like, oh, I gotta take a picture for the Toombas. Does that make me lame? How do I be cooler? I realize I'm actually not very cool. Should I be more controversial? You doing okay? Yeah, I'm doing alright. I think I'm pretty tired just because I am spending this. So this is my last week at 69 Satan Street. And for those who don't know what 69 Satan Street is, that is my old house that was really, 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 really bad. And then I worked hard to move out of it so I can be here. But I still have a bunch of furniture at my old house, so I need to move everything out. Yeah, it's just a final week. Hi, Ox. Don't worry, you're not late. It's a final week. So I can talk about that a bit, actually, because why not? I really like, just chatting. I like just chatting. It's actually kind of fun. Hi, Monkey! I'm glad I have the Toombas. You guys are awesome. Right now I'm just sending a bunch of pictures to my... I'm sending a bunch of pictures to my PC. But yeah, just stick around. Stick around. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Photograph Toomba. Yeah. Yeah. Oh! How's everybody? Do. Don't tire yourself out. Put yourself first. I should put. Wait, Noodle Knight is on to something. Noodle Knight is stalker. I'm trying to put myself first, but I want to hang out with you. If I don't hang out with you, you'll forget about me. Oh! Okay, wait a second. I just saw a picture of myself, and I'm a bit of a cutie patootie. I just saw a picture of myself, and I'm such a cutie patootie. Wow, who knew that? What are the kids at the top running from? They're not running, they're like walking around the earth. Or maybe they're all running away from the ginger. Because like the gingers are scary. If there's any ginger Toombas, it's probably best to just leave the stream. I think it's so funny when I look at like photos of myself from like a few days ago. What? I'm so ugly! I'm so ugly! It's okay. I changed my mind. I'm ugly. I'm so ugly. What happened? Cutie Patootie pick. Try Cutie Patootie pick. The flex. No, I changed my mind. I'm actually really ugly. I just found some very sad. I just found out I'm ugly. Oh, it's okay first, Drew. That's okay. My phone is gonna die. Don't let your phone die, please. Wow, I just found out I was ugly. Guys, this is a sad reality. This is actually very sad. Wow. Wow. That's okay. Not everyone can be pretty. I think I'd be a bit cuter. I think I just need like a haircut. What the heck? Sorry. Sorry. I'm just looking at some pictures. Okay. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. The heck? Don't leave. Are you guys staying? Okay. How's everybody? How's everything? Did you guys have a good weekend? Do you guys celebrate Earth Day? I know when I was growing up, I used to celebrate Earth Day where like we would like turn off the lights or something like that for like an hour. Or we would have like a moment of no power for a bit. Or maybe it was like the whole day, like we would do our best not to use energy. Hi, Iggy! Doing good. Weekend was eventful? Wait, I want to know what happened. Pepperoni pizza with soda? Oh, what kind of soda? I forgot people call it soda. And I got the soda. How much we celebrated Earth Day? Past that never again. Yeah, it was kind of like that for me too. Like it was in like the younger. I didn't have like middle school, like elementary school went all the way through. But when I was younger, we would do stuff. Or you know what we used to do? We used to do like spring cleaning. So we like go around and clean up garbage and stuff. Okay, I'm ready to say hi. Ba-dum, 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 bum, bum. Ba-dum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, 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 bum, bum. Wait, let me get comfy in my chair. Hi, everybody! Hi, welcome! Welcome into the stream. Hi, everybody. Thank you for being patient. I kind of wanted to collect some pictures for you guys so you could share them because I want to be able to tell you about all my stories. But my stories are going to be super boring if I don't have pictures to share with you guys. So I had to send them all to my computer. But before I did that, I had to make sure that none of them were doxable because some of them could very well be doxable. So I was like, wait, I gotta make sure that I'm not showing my hoo-ha, or I'm showing my address, or I'm showing my face. But now I'm here and I'm safe and sound, and we're gonna have lots of fun. Happy Earth Day, everybody. Today's a day to remember the Earth. Guess what? We were born onto this beautiful planet. It has water, and it has grass, and it has an atmosphere, and it has animals, and it has dirt and stuff. And for the most part, we're pretty shitty to it. Like, we litter, we don't recycle properly, we pollute, you know, we put exhaust fumes into the air, you know, we cut down trees, we build like a bunch of subdivisions, and there's like a bunch of dumps and stuff, so we don't really like do stuff. We do like we kind of like suck, actually. So like most of us pretty much like don't give a damn, but at the end of the day, sometimes you can go outside and you can like go on your hands and knees, and you can go down to the ground where there's grass and dirt, and you can go, mwah, I love you, and then it goes into the roots and into the core, and then the earth is like, oh, thanks, and then it like kind of wants to stay around longer, and you know, earth is like probably gonna explode in itself so very soon. So I hope that we can enjoy it for a little while longer. My favorite thing to do to celebrate the earth is leave my PC on. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, that's so scary. I have my webcam, and usually my webcam is turned away from my PC, or it's like upside down and just capturing my hands, but it was facing me and it was on and I could see it in the preview, but because my capture is over the top of the webcam, it's okay. But I just looked over at my webcam and the light was on, and then I just looked at OBS and I just checked in my face. That would have been really sad because I look really ugly right now. But anyway, what was I saying? Something about the earth. Oh yeah, my favorite thing to take care of the earth is to leave my computer on for 72 hours or more, and then just kind of like have it running constantly. That's like one of my favorite things to do. Stop! I am ugly. I turned ugly this weekend because before the weekend I was like a little bit pretty, but then I got super ugly. It kind of sucks. I think I reached my peak. I think my peak prettiness ever in my life was probably maybe like Thursday. I think my peak prettiness was probably Thursday, and then that was it, and then I went down. So I remember the good old days when I used to be really pretty. and now it's kind of like over, so that's sad, but at least I got to appreciate it at the time. I should have tried to have found a boyfriend in that time, because now when I find a boyfriend, it's just gonna be it's gonna kind of have to have the bottom of the barrel kind of thing, because you know. But anyway, I'm just teasing. I'm just joking. Yeah, I'm Fiona from Shrek. It's okay though. The beauty is on the inside, just like Earth. Speaking of Earth, I just came back from camping. Oh! Speaking of Earth, I just came back from camping. And it was really fun. I went to America. Sorry. I went to America. Okay. You guys know that place? And I was like, nails. I was really scared to go because you see, I don't know. Seems to be a scary place right now. I don't know. Apparently for like Canadians, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, and I was like, ooh, I'm a bit nervous. I was being fed propaganda because they were like, you crossed the border and they're gonna detain you and they're gonna punch you and they're gonna steal your phone and they're gonna pin you against the wall and they're gonna kick you in the balls and then you're gonna get exploded and then you're gonna be turned into go to the American concentration camp because you're not American. It's over and your life is over. So I was like, okay, now I feel scared. But that was all propaganda because that didn't happen, actually. I just crossed the border. It's pretty chill. Hi, Tim! So yeah. And then I drove really long time, and then a happy fun time. But I went on a super long drive, and it was the most beautiful drive that I've ever experienced ever in my whole world in life. Because guess what? Have you guys ever been on a long drive before? Of course you haven't. Most of you haven't, because you spend most times in your parents' house or in your parents' basement, and maybe you don't drive because you never got your license and because you don't go outside. But I'm very generous, and I think that I will be able to share my driving experience with you. No! I'm not doing it! I'm not! I'm banning onion! I'm not becoming an onion! I'm not! It's not happening! I don't care about your 800 points. I don't care! I'm not becoming an onion! I'm not! No one wants me to become an onion. Onion is bad. Onion's ugly and bad. And I just got here. I brushed my hair for you and everything. Why? You don't want me to become an onion? No, you don't want it. Do you actually know? No! Okay, I'll be onion. Fine, you want me to be onion? I'll be onion. But guess what? Then, guess what happens after done being onion? No more onion for the rest of the night. Hi, Alexander! Okay, so, I went on a beautiful drive, okay? Wow, it was so pretty and nice. And I saw many things while I was on my drive. Do you want to know what I saw? I saw green grass. I saw trees. And I saw mountains. And I saw more trees and mountains. But on my drive, I saw many animals. Did you know? Want to know what animals I saw? I can list them all. I saw a chicken. I saw cat. Yeah! I love the Minecraft movie. Can we watch it again? I saw a turkey. I saw a sheep. I saw a lamb, like baby sheep. I saw cows. I saw horses. I saw ponies. I saw deer. Wait, Noodle Knight. Noodle Knight keeps doing things that are scaring me. How did Noodle Knight know that I saw deer? How did Noodle Knight know that I was feeling kind of tired? Noodle Knight, watch his chai. I saw deer. I saw alpacas. I saw... I saw swans. I saw ducky. No, I didn't see any fish. Not on my drive. I did see fish when I went camping, but not on my drive. I also didn't see any dragons either. Actually, no, I didn't see any foxes. That would have been a good addition. A mountain lion? Well, I saw a kitty that could have been a mountain lion. See, with that. Oh, I saw well, I didn't see chipmunk on my drive. I saw squirrel on my drive, but I did see a lot of chipmunk when I got to the campsite. And I saw this little creature, and it was really small. Like, it was so small. Well, I was driving, right? And then all of a sudden, in the middle of the road was this tiny, like, fluff ball. It was like, no, not green. It was black, and it was fuzzy, and it had little legs, and it like went across the road. It was crazy. But it was the most beautiful and magical drive in the whole world, and I loved every second of it, except for So I had to stop at a American Walmart. Dun, dun, dun. And, it was interesting. It was actually very fun, because Canadian Walmarts are so lame. Like, I hate Canadian Walmarts. They're gross. They're crowded. They're always out of stock. It's icky. It's poop. But hey, the American Walmarts were actually kind of cool and awesome. I went to American Walmart and I saw many things, and I took some pictures to show you guys. Hey, Walmart, did you dress appropriately for American Walmart PJs? No, but I was wearing sweatpants and a sweater, so it was kind of close. It was pretty close, actually. I was fitting in. Like, I didn't look out of place at all. But I saw all these things at American Walmart. I couldn't believe all these things I see. Do you buy soda and chips? No. I went to there to get marshmallows to make s'mores. Do you want to see the things? I don't even know. I'll show you the thingies. I actually should have sent you guys these pictures, because this is when I did have, like, data. Like, I would have been able to message you while I was at the American Walmart. Little did I know that once I got to the campsite, I would no longer have any service for the whole weekend. And the only service that I did have was very fleeting. Like, it was quite funny, because I would just, like, randomly get service. Like, I'd be, like, out and about, and then I would, like, randomly get service, and I would get, like, messages from, like, the Silly Girls or something. They would be like, I can't believe this happened! And then I'd be like, wait, what happened? But then I couldn't check the message. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't look at anything, so I was like, dun, dun, dun. It said you tweeted? Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what? Right now? Wait, right now? Wait, what do you mean? It said you tweeted. Wait, why are you guys saying that? Right now? Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? Wait, really? Wait, what does that mean? I'm scared. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, that's so funny. You guys are probably like, she's alive! She's tweeting! Wait, I see that now. It says I did the repost of Shinobu, and then I did the repost of my collab with Revy and friends, and then it is the feet art that I reposted. That's so funny. Okay, here's some of my posts, or some of the things. So I saw this at Walmart. I'm assuming this is like a daily read for you guys. Shooting times. Challenges. The standards. They don't let us leave our house without it. I read that from my bedtime story. Walmart core. What the heck? I was like, what the heck? You would never see something like this in Canada. You would never see something. I laid my hand on that when I first. I was just kind of like going through the aisles. I think I was looking for like a coloring book or something like that. And then all of a sudden, this is like in front of all the books. And I was like, huh? Oh my gosh, I wonder if there actually was guns. I didn't really get to look around the full Walmart, so I just saw this and I was like, wow, that's actually freaking based. Yeah. I buy my ammo from Walmart. Wait, so this is like, okay, guys, okay, Chumbas, okay, Chumbas. That's you guys, okay, this is like a normal thing, alright, okay, alright. Yeah, so saw that. This is what else I saw. I always remember seeing endless billboards for lawyers and gunshots whenever I had to travel to the U.S. Yeah, there was lots of billboards. Some interesting ones. I saw some mostly about like fast food, like burgers or waffles. Some of them about like insurance, lawyers. Some of them about like sexy stuff. What else did I see? But that was only because I was mostly in back roads, so I didn't really see a lot of that. It was a lot of like prettiness on my drive. Yeah, I've never been to a Waffle House. Okay, look what else I saw. What? Look at this! What is this? This is like cheese in a can. Or in a, it's like a, what do you call it? Whipped cream? But it's cheese. Cheese that you squeeze. Hi, Xenomorphica. Shadow Wizzy. Wait, you guys are familiar? See, this I did know Cheese Whiz back in the day, but never in this form. Like, ew. No offense to anyone. Grocery list: milk, eggs, rifle, ammo, pack of underwear. So I have an underwear story. I'll tell you an underwear story soon. Don't try this. If you're a Chumba and you're a part of my community, do not try this. You will get banned. Ew. So, yeah. Okay, I saw this as well. Don't eat that. Just like melt cheese on your thing. Just melt cheese. It doesn't need to be refrigerated because it's not even cheese. I saw Bluey and Squishmallow cereal. The Squishmallow one is cute, but the blue one's kind of cursed. Like, it's just kind of like blue ball. Blue bluey balls. Yeah, ew, like, come on, that sucks, guys. It's literally like corn puffs, but it's just like kind of blue. Like, look at how hard the Squishmallows tried. They're like, it's kind of like Lucky Charms, and they're kitty-shaped marshmallows, and like it's cool and cute. But this is like icky. Be a good boy. Blue balls for breakfast. I'll give you blue balls for breakfast. It makes the milk blue and kids lose it. Ew, blue milk. Ew. But I was like, wow, blue balls. I mean, Bluey. I was like, wow, Bluey. Everyone loves Bluey. Remember? We talked about the Bluey kink. Or fetish. We talked about the Bluey fetish. So, yay, Bluey, yay. That's what I saw. I was like, wow, Bluey. So yeah, I had a pretty fun experience at Walmart for the most part. I saw some other like cool things that I liked. I probably could have spent more time in there, but I didn't have like a lot of time overall. So I was like, I must leave now. And I did. But here's the thing. Near the end of my drive, it was getting late. The sun had set when I left Walmart. And basically, I had to drive to the campground in the dark, in the middle of nowhere, with no signal. And I was really scared. And it made me realize I watched too many, it made me realize, like, because, like, I like horror, right? Like, I like horror movies and I like horror games. But as soon as I was in that situation, I was like, I was so scared. Because it was literally, I was in, like, an Outlast map. I was, like, in an Outlast map, but in real life. Like, I knew exactly what, where I was driving through, it was literally, like, this is where, like, Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Outlast, I don't know, Until Dawn maybe, like, it would be set here in this town, because it was so, like, American, and it was but in the middle of nowhere, and everyone was asleep, and all the houses looked the same, and I just knew everyone was, like, super close-minded, and probably, like, creepy and brainwashed, and they all probably were like in a cult or something, and like I was in that. Yeah, kind of like Crystal Lake. It was until Silent Resident Outlast Evil Hill Dawn. Yeah, it was just like that, but it was so scary, guys. I was so scared because I was like, oh my gosh, if my car breaks down or if I need help or something like that, this is like, it's literally gonna be a thing where like my car breaks down like in this town, and then I'm like, I need to go like ask for help or something like that, but then I'm not gonna, but then everyone's gonna, and then it's over, and then I'm gonna have a camera that needs batteries, and it's gonna be terrible, and I'm gonna have to walk around with a flashlight, but then and then everyone's gonna be like, the way, follow the way the wind blows, come to the church. Follow the way wind blows, come to the church. And then I'm gonna be like, what does that mean? What does that mean? And I'm gonna go to the church, and then they're all gonna be like cannibals and stuff like that. It's exactly what was gonna happen. I was like, oh no! But then if my car crashed or something really bad happened, I would have been so cooked. It would have been over. It would have been over. And I was like, damn, wow, Chai. They're gonna be like, sorry. Oh, you can hear that? My mom was calling. My mom is calling. But yeah, I was so scared. And so basically, as I was going through this experience, I was like, okay, I'm gonna sing to myself. I'm gonna sing to myself to like make myself feel better while I'm driving, because I there's literally nothing else I could do because I couldn't listen to music, I couldn't do anything. So I just started singing to myself. I sang some songs to myself, and it actually made things better. And I was like, la la la, singing song stuff. It made things a lot better. But oh my gosh, that like last hour of driving was jeebers. What songs did I choose? I sang, is it called Somewhere Over the Rainbow? I don't know if that's the title. I sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I sang a song. I was in the musical Willy Wonka, so I started singing some of the songs that I sang when I was like in that musical. It's like, there, you got nothing to lose, so why not choose to think positive? Wait, wait, how's it? It's like the song that basically Charlie, wait, what's his name? Charlie Bucket sings before he gets the golden ticket. How's it go? Wait, got nothing to lose, so why not choose to think positive? Whenever my luck is on the blink, I think positive. Whenever I'm feeling down and out, I don't know what to do. I never give way to fear and doubt, 'cause thinking positive sees me through. Whenever my stars are out of sync, I think positive. I write my thoughts down in purple ink and think positive. Remember this song, when things go wrong, then you'll know what to do. In no time you'll be thinking positive too. So that was me in the car, but I was literally shaking and I was like, ah! But then I was singing my positive song. And then, what else did I sing? I sang, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. But I was kind of singing everything, but I didn't really remember the lyrics because I'm really bad at remembering lyrics. And then, yeah. But it sort of made things better for the most part. I was just like, woof. Anyway, but obviously I made it because I'm super brave and awesome. Give me my hair back! No, more. Yeah, I feel like it's like a gene that you need to be good with lyrics because I definitely don't have it. It's kind of really sad. It's very bad for being an idol. Your ceiling? I give you a rule. You can have 2 onions per stream, so wait for later. Sorry for the blue balls. What's my next photo I can pull up? On the first night, I cut vegetables in the dark. This is when I cut an avocado and a tomato. I brought the cutting board with me, and I brought the tomato, and I brought the avocado, and I cut them up for dinner. Are you proud? Yummy. I think this was fun. The last time I went camping, I wasn't able to like do much cooking so much. It was like a lot of snacks and stuff. I remember like a long time ago I went camping. It was back on like university, and there was this one time where I went camping on the beach. And we were able to like have this like it was like this metal tray thingy. It was like a cage sort of metal thing, and you stuck it over the fire, and then it would like cook inside. And I remember making like pizza and like samosas and stuff like that in it. So that was really cool. This time it was just like a little propane stove thingy. So yeah. Oh, just had salted avocado, yummy. Did you have any scent? Yeah, it was nice, yeah. I had a lot of fun in camping this time. Like I realized that like camping in the summer, it sucks, but like it's good in the moment, but then afterwards I'm like, ugh, icky sticky. But camping in the spring is where it's at. And now I'm like inspired to become like a pro camper. Thank you. It's a nice cutting board. I like the cutting board too. I like it. I have a whole set. It's Baby Bear, Mama Bear, and Papa Bear. And then this is the Mama Bear one. Oh, it's very cute. Thank you. I was so exhausted the first night though because I did not sleep basically for the whole week. So I was so tired and I couldn't really keep my eyes awake for anything like super fun and exciting. But there is something kind of clever that I did on the first night, and you guys will think I'm so cool for doing it. I shot back a cold one. I glocked back a cold one. Why do you keep doing that? Wait, what? What did I do? Oh, not sleeping. Because I'm very stressed. I supped back a cold one. And this is the first time that I had a beer out of, glass. Because usually I only have a beer out of can. But I had a beer out of glass. I love Sapporo. I haven't tried a lot of beers, but I've tried like maybe 5, let's say, and I really liked the Sapporo. It was very tasty, and I will tell you that it's much better out of a glass than a can. Out of a can, it's like, it has like, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but personally I think it tastes better out of a glass. I was enjoying it. I cranked up, I glocked up, I slopped up, I clocked back, I cut, it does taste better out of a glass. Wait, for the beer drinkers out there, do you think it tastes better out of a can or a glass? Because I think it tastes better out of a glass. And it's better for small mouths. I don't like drinking out of cans. I didn't grow up drinking pop, so drinking out of cans, it's like weird and awkward. But then drinking out of this, I was like, yummy, yummy, like that. You know what I did? I went, yummy. Wow, isn't it like we're hanging out? You guys are really here watching the chai stream. Do you like me or something? We're just hanging out talking about beer, aren't we? Whee, this is fun. Yeah, cans have a metallic taste, exactly. It's like sharp, I feel like, which I can't take. And I also feel like the carbonation stays longer in a can. I swear it does. Because in the beer, it went away. But I guess the only thing, in the glass, it went away. But I guess the only thing about glass it's hard is I don't know, I never can open a top thing. What's it called? The cap? Does it have a special name? I don't know how to get that part off without like a special thing. And I don't always have a special thing. Like you sure you're okay, guys? What do you mean? It like pulls up on the top of the can. Yeah. Yeah. Can seems like if you want to fit the stereotype of drinking Bud Light. Wait, Bud Light. Do people still drink Bud Light? I know everyone hates Bud Light. Didn't they hate Bud Light now? Actually, don't answer that question. Don't answer that. I recommend Modelo. Oh, that's a beer kind. Modelo. See, I wondered because I went on a trip back in October and I had like lots of different kinds of beers. Like there's like ales and sours and dries and lights and darks and stuff. And I tried some. And I'm curious to what I like the most because I know I really like Sapporo, but I don't even know what Sapporo is. I just like it. I do feel like it gets warm faster in a bottle. Oh, do you guys like warm beer? I guess the beer I had was kind of like room temperature. Should I drink with or without a binky? How am I supposed to drink it with a... My headset died, but it doesn't really matter because I don't really need to listen to anything. I was just listening to the music, but that's okay. How do I drink with a binky? You can't drink with a binky. Can I put a binky on throne? No, I don't actually want a binky. My go-to is Blue Moon. Oh, I know Blue Moon. I've seen it in a commercial. Most mainstream brands of beer suck. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like people don't, unless you're like really basic, like Bud Light, people don't really like because it's basic. Corona, people don't really like because it's basic. Babies drink milk with a binky? And how do you do that? Binky in your mouth. Binky's in your mouth. How do you drink milk with a binky? Did you guys drink your mother's milk? I never did. Ew! I never did. I've been vegan my whole life. I once drank several Budweisers and felt nothing. It felt like it was water. Wait, is Budweiser and Bud Light different? Wait. When I have a baby, I'll have to give it oat milk. I hate boobs. I hope I can cut my boobs off. I was apparently a fiend for sweet tea, even as a baby. Yeah, exactly. I feel like all the cool kids didn't drink their mother's milk because, like, they had enough of a consciousness that they were like, this is really weird, and I'm like, not doing this. Because, yeah, I was told that when I was a baby, I was like, I'm not having that. I said, no thanks, that's weird, and I don't want it. And then even then, my mom tried to trick me by putting the milk into a bottle. Like, it's like in a bottle, but it's still like mother's milk. And I was like, ugh, I'm not having that. That's gross. Please don't cut boobs off. Well, yeah. I want to have like... I remember I always had this fantasy that every body was just the same, and we all just had like no boobs, and we all were like the same weight and the same size and the same frame. I think that'd be so cool. And then you just like judge people off their personality instead of their appearance. Do you think that's why I'm petite? I hate this stupid world. Chai, that's called the Philippines. Wait, everyone in the Philippines looks the same? Similar, but not really. Binkies are more bulbous. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. Everyone round and red with small horns. That would actually be the best reality. Okay, that's nice. I miss boobs personally. Do you? Okay, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? Do you have boobs, Alex? Or you get boobs? Do you get boobs in your life, Alex? Plenty of men love petite. No, you don't understand. I hope everyone just goes away. Go away. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Don't talk to me. You don't want to see my dark side. More or less, yeah. Okay. I'm done with you guys. What's the next picture? Okay. Next picture is... what's a good one to show next? Oh, this one. Guess what? You guys thought I couldn't do it, but I did. Everyone thinks I'm just a girl who lives in her room and is a hermit and doesn't go outside. Well, yeah, think again. Because, this fire, yeah, it wouldn't exist without me. It wouldn't exist without me. And you see, it actually rained a lot on this trip. But despite obstacles faced from rain, like the ground getting wet and wood potentially getting wet and not being able to use like dry leaves as like a fire starter or anything, fire still happened, which I'm so happy because having a campfire is like one of the best. Having a campfire is like one of the best things, like for camping, because you get to like absorb the yummy smell of the campfire and you get to roast marshmallows and you get to like stare at it and it keeps you warm, and then you get to like move the logs around and then they like sizzle and crack and then the fire gets bigger and then you get like ambers and ash. But the problem is, and I don't know if there's any fire experts here, I've had like experiences with fire because I did like grow up in the country and then I grew up on a farm, so my dad and I had like bonfires every weekend. So we'd like start fires all the time. And we didn't have a furnace my whole time of growing up. Tactical Pond! Thank you so much for the follow! So like, we didn't have a furnace at the farm, so we'd have to have the wood stove. So I had to learn how to start a fire as if I was home. And then my dad wasn't home. Like if my dad was at work or something like that, I'd have to learn how to start the fire. Where was I going with that? So I know like fire starting mechanics, but I don't know why. There's a fire that happened. One thing about it was it was so smoky. It was like the smokiest fire. So like no matter where you sat, like if you sat on the right or the left or around town, or even if you were standing up, it was just crazy smoke into like my mouth and nose and my eyes. And like I know like fire smoke happens and like that thing happens where like the smoke will like go into your face and then the wind will change and stuff like that. But for some reason it felt like this fire was like the most smokiest fire ever to exist in the whole world. And no matter like where you sat around it, it would just be like smoke everywhere. And you know that feeling where you get like smoke in your eyes and it burns really, really bad? That happened. Oh, go fishing? That's pretty classic camping. Men find very much enjoyment in fishing. I think some men out there, they live to fish. Also, where are the 4 eyes you promised? Wait, what does that mean? I made a promise about 4 eyes? Wait, I never forget a promise. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, because I'm Chai Four Eyes? I guess I could be. Fishing is a good time. Do some of you guys, like, live to fish? I know, like, some men, like, their purpose in life is to, like, fish and stuff. Is that any of you guys? Do you guys, like, live to fish? Because, like, that's a thing. It's common. There's like men who live to fish, and then there's men who, like, live to golf. And then there's, like, men who, like, live to watch sports. Men are so simple. That was my uncle. Aww. Oh, catfish. Wow. Ah. I didn't know that you could, like, go fishing for, like, a specific fish in mind. That's cool. Yes, people have interests. I don't want to hear it. I never camped in my life, but have gone to a small yacht and swam ashore. I miss swimming. I don't even think I swam. Oh yeah, I did swim. I almost thought that I didn't swim last summer, but I did swim. I live to watch twitch.tv/ChaiChan. Well, sorry if that's what you live for, because guess what? Today's the last stream. So, it's over. Just kidding. If you actually live to watch Chai-chan, that would mean a lot to me. I like that. You guys should do that more often. You should forget about golfing and fishing. Please forget about golfing and fishing, please. And just watch the Chai stream. I wouldn't say I live for it. If I lived in a good area for it, though, I'd do it more often. Men are simple. They only want one thing. Chai's gonna die. Yeah! Do you mean it? That's sweet. Hi, Johnny. Wake up, eating breakfast, wait for Chai stream, eat dinner, watch Chai, sleep and repeat. That is Dubstep's routine. Wait, Ball and Johnny got here at the same time. It's like you guys are like friends or something. You guys secretly brothers. Hi, Ball! What's fishing? Fishing is when you take a rod and you put it into the water and then a fish go on the hook. Oh, they were hanging out. Oh, okay. My bad. Wait, does that mean I can ship Ball and Johnny? But no, never mind. Yeah, Ball and Johnny is a good ship. Look at, I put marshmallows on a stick and I put it over the fire, and then when I put it over the fire, the marshmallows got googly and goopy, and it was fun because it got hot. Are we being shipped in one of your yaoi manga stories? No, you're getting shipped in my boy love story. There's no yaoi, just boy love. So yes, when I went to the store to get marshmallows, I kind of realized one thing. I'd rather not eat graham crackers. I'm actually really scared of graham crackers because they just have all of these really scary ingredients inside that I was like, I don't want to eat that, because you know that Chai is quite very much of a health nut. So I was like, no, I don't want to eat that. Because it's like gooky. There's like gooky stuff in there. It's like gooky 1, gooky 2. Like if you read the ingredients, it's like gooky 1, gooky 2, gooky 3, gooky 4. Yeah, they're so good. Graham crackers are so good. But then when I went to go look at the ingredients, because I am a fiend for looking at the ingredients, I was like, oh, I can't. Because I know that even if I did eat one, I'd be like, boo. I'd be all weird about it because I get weird about food and I didn't want to eat it because there's a bunch of like weird ingredients. I know that makes me really lame, but I came up with a better solution. I put peanut butter with roasted marshmallows and dark chocolate between fresh sourdough bread, and I made a chocolate peanut butter marshmallow sandwiches. And then I put the sandwiches on a stick and then put the sandwiches over the fire, and then the sandwiches got warm and everything got goop-ified, and I ate it. And I was really excited for this because it was like it was probably the main event for the whole weekend because I got to have a special treat, really, really special one, and it was really yummy, and it made me happy. Oh, and it was so yummy and good, and I wish I had some right now. I think it'd cheer me up a whole bunch. I mean, like, technically you could make this at home, but yeah, I did it, and it was really yummy, and I was really excited to share the picture with you guys because I knew that you guys would also think that it was really yummy too. The recipe is marshmallow and dark chocolate and peanut butter and bread. What the heck? What do you mean? Recipe's easy. Okay. What is next part? First night was really cold and I was really sleepy, so I went to bed right away. But the next day, I got to do a little bit of adventuring. I decided not to go on any of the hikes that everyone is going on because I was like, I'm here to relax and chill. So I just decided to stay around the camp. But I did go down to the river and I took some photo shoots that I think you guys will really like and think is really cool, and you guys will think I'm really cool and you really like it. I sent some of the pictures of the river when I was posting in the Discord, but I'll put all the photos here. I really have to pee. I think peeing is humans' weakness. Okay, so let me make a little collage. So first of all, I do want to bring to your attention that there is Dedenne in this photo. He's right there. He's like on the rock, like just kind of like relaxing or whatever. But look at this is the beautiful river that I went down by. The leaves hadn't grown on the trees yet, so it's not super like colorful. But the blue sky like contrasts with the water was so beautiful. When I first got down to the river, I like breathed in the air and the sky and the sounds in the water, and I was like, whoa. And I got all teary-eyed because I realized that I always get so stressed over things that like don't even matter, and like life is so short and fragile, and I was like, wait, all that matters is rock and river and sky. And it was very refreshing, and it made me realize that I'm not made for this complex world, but rather I am made for the world of beautiful nature. Oh, this one's gonna come in as bigger, sorry. Yeah, exactly, right? It's actually quite, you guys need to do this, because if you do find things that you're stressed out about in life, and you're like, oh god, like, this is actually so stressful, like, once you reconnect with nature like this, it actually really changes your point of view of everything, because you just, like, see it, and you're like, wait, actually, nothing matters. Like, getting Twitch partner, that's cool, but, like, what even is that? Imagine, like, telling, like, a caveman, like, the thing that you're like, there's like these like really strange things that you're stressed, like you're like, oh, I'm really working hard to like get Twitch partner, but it's like a bit of a journey and it's kind of like stressful, and like here, and like also I have to like worry about like, I don't know. I just think it's like funny because then all of a sudden you just like go into nature and you're like, wait, actually I don't even care. Okay, but it wouldn't be nature. Unga bunga. Yeah, cavemen are only worried about Unga bunga, and I want to be worried about Unga bunga too. Okay, look. It wouldn't be nature without feet. I was able to reconnect with my feet and my passion for feet while I was in the wilderness. The view, it's like all of a sudden I'm like telling the stories about camping, and then all of a sudden the viewership goes up to like 200 viewers. But I got to put my feet in the river, and it was so cold. It was really cold and painful and stinky, but it was really refreshing and nice. But as you can see in this picture here, the reason why I took this picture is because there was a big spider. Well, I guess it wasn't that big. But I was like, oh, that's funny. Sorry, I have a cut on my foot. I'm sorry. I know that's so bad and takes away from the beauty of my feet. Aww. Aww. Hi, comic. I have more feet pictures. Yeah, the spider was not so bad. I saw a way scarier spider the night before, and I was like, ugh. I was really scared. Apparently it was a wolf spider, I think, and maybe those are venomous. But it was like huge. It was like way too big to even kill. What else did I do down by the river? Down by the river, down by the river, where the rocks lay low, where the rocks lay low, I put my feet down in the water, and the water was cold, but I will say, hey, have you ever seen a spider, tiny as a little tiny spider, down by the river? How long are your jeans? They are long! My jeans are long because my legs are short and my jeans. I never wear pants. Every time I wear pants, they're too long for my legs, so I have to roll them off. I have to roll them off because they're too long! Because they're too long because I have really stubby and short legs. Any pants that I wear, I have to roll up in the bottom, or I have to get them hemmed. They're long. It makes me portable. Oh, someone start porting me because I don't feel very portable. Please lift for me. Keep lifting. One more set. What are you, weak? Don't be weak. Think about lifting chai. Think about piggybacks. Give me piggybacks. Give me piggybacks, please. Why not one more rep? Why not? What do you have to lose? The last rep. One more. Come on. What's the point? My might as well just do another. Don't you want to get stronger? And then remember when we hung out down by the river? Well, if you don't remember, we did hang out down by the river, and we hung out 2 times. We hung out in chalk form, and we hung out in rock form. So I had you in mind when I was down by the river. I decided to draw a picture of you, and then I made a little rock of you too. So, yeah. I thought you looked very handsome, and I hope it's okay that I share this picture of you in front of all the other Choombas. I hope it's okay. Chalk Team is me, by the way. Sorry, guys. No, it's all of you. Yeah, I kind of realized, though, Chalk Team will die when it rains. It probably already has rained by now, but and then Rock Tomb will remain, so I guess Johnny's just, like, kind of lonely by himself. But, you know, and then I signed my name. But then I had wet hands, so I got, oh, wait. I should have put that one. That's the one I had on stream. I had wet hands, so the sea kind of got wet there for a second. Oh, I love rocks. I collected a lot of rocks, which I'm happy about. Oh, stretch! Thank you. But I realized like the little wet splotch that I made kind of looks like a heart, so I guess it's just love. And hey, guess what? I bet you thought that Choomba rock looked really big, huh? Did you think that the Choomba rock looked really big? Well, I got a big one coming for you, because guess what? Wait, why did it go so big? Too big. Did you think it looked big? Well, ha! Guess who has even bigger hands? Guess who has even bigger hands? It's me. So, next time you think I have small hands, think again. Yeah, I have yaoi hands. I'm gonna crush you in half. Stop yawning! You're so annoying. Okay. I did take Dedenne with me on my little trip. Hi, Native America. America! That's where I came from. Down in America. No, please don't catch me on. No! Okay. I took the Dedenne pictures because I like the Dedenne. What the heck? You have a Dedenne emote! I did take some more pictures of the Dedenne. Yes, baby. Did you have fun time in the land of free and the home of laughter? Well, I'm glad you asked because I did. I actually saw magazines about how to shoot a Glock, and I found cheese in a can. It was awesome. Bruh. But I will tell you, oh my gosh, Shimbas, on the second night, I got so scared because I had to wake up in the middle of the night to go pee. And when I went to go pee, because I wasn't going to go in the forest, so I went to go to the public bathroom in the middle of the night, and I was really, really scared because it was really dark and there was no moon or anything either. And then I had to go really bad. So I went over and I had to walk in the darkness and everything. And it was really, 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 really scary. And then I started to get the jeebies. And then I went over to the woman's bathroom because I'm a woman. And when I got to the woman's bathroom, the lights were off inside because it's a sensor light, so you have to like walk into the bathroom in the dark to make the light turn on. But I was like, oh my gosh, because I already knew that there was like some creepy monster or like a creepy ghost or a killer or like a dead person or someone killed themselves in the washroom or like someone like a killer, a serial killer, or someone killed someone else, or someone was possessed, or someone was in there, a monster, a being, or like a beast or a werewolf or something, or like a yokai, and they were in the bathroom and then they were waiting for me, and I knew if I was going to go into the bathroom that they were going to be waiting in there for me, and they're waiting in the dark for me, and they're waiting because they knew that I was going to come, or at least someone was going to come eventually. So I had to be super duper brave, and I had to go in and turn on the light, and then I had to go pee, and then I went pee, and I went psst, and peed, and then flush, and then wash hand, leave. But when I got out of the washroom, I was even more scared, and I was like, and then I was walking back to go back to the tent, and then I was really, really scared because then I started to realize that I was in America, and then there was all the Americans, and the Americans could have guns, and they could shoot or kill or something like that, and I was like, wait, oh my god, this country is terrifying and so scary, and everyone is scary, and what if they don't like me and they know that I'm there, they're gonna kill me, and there's like killers, there's like really more killers in America. So I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be one of those things, and you hear it all the time, like on the news, it's just like a normal thing to hear, like, oh, like this person got killed at camping from this crazy person, but then you hear it on the news and you're like, oh, that's just like a normal story because it's America. These things happen all the time. That's crazy that happened though. Holy crap, let's listen to it on the news and then forget about it later until they turn it into a Netflix documentary, and then everyone just raves about it on social media, but then they're actually going to like fantasize and romanticize the serial killer that killed me, and no one's gonna actually care about me. They're only gonna care about the serial killer that killed me, and then they're gonna have like a crush on him and stuff like that, and they're gonna make fan edits of him, and then my life isn't even gonna matter. And I was really scared about that because I knew that those things are gonna happen to me. And then I was walking down thinking all these things and thinking about the Netflix documentary I wasn't ready to be a part of because I'd rather watch it on my own time instead of being in the Netflix documentary and not actually knowing it because I'm not alive anymore because the serial killer killed me at the campsite. And then I heard a really scary noise, and it was really loud, and this is what the noise sounded like. Woo! And I went, Kia! And I got really scared. And it was like that thing where it's like you don't actually know how you're going to react when you get really scared. You like, so when I heard it, I froze. I was like, and then it went, boo! And I was like, what is that? And it literally sounded like someone was trying to scare me, like they were at one of the campsites and they knew I was scared and they were walking. But then maybe it was like the serial killer and they're trying to troll me because they're crazy and they have like psychosis and stuff like that, so they think it's like really funny and they actually get off when, because you ever think about it, it's like the serial killers get off when you are actually really scared. So when they scare you, they're like, ha ha ha, I love it, like look how scared she is, I can't wait to kill her. And then she like dies with like a scared face, like, you know what I mean, like I can't wait to like make her even more scared and like traumatize her, and then I actually eventually get to kill her. So like the person up at the campsite was going, oh, oh, and they're like, oh, this is like scaring her, and then I'm gonna come down and kill her. So I froze in my steps because I was like, I'm so scared right now, But then I got closer to the campsite, and then I realized that there's this creature that can exist at nighttime most commonly, and it's a bird, and it's called an owl. And when the owl goes, makes a noise called like, ooh, like, ooh, and it was actually just an owl, and then everything was okay. But then when I got back into the tent, I had huge GBs. I got super GB, and I knew that the killer was waiting to kill me, and I wasn't sure. And then maybe he was like contemplating killing me. He decided not to kill me because he was just like, actually, never mind. I don't really care that much. But I was so scared. I just needed a little bit of a hug or something because I was really scared. So what do you think? Did you know I was really brave? I guess I realized that I'm just gonna have to get really brave for camping sometimes, because sometimes you have to fend for yourself. Sometimes you have to be really brave. Thank you for being very proud of me. Yeah, that's the thing, like you're in a foreign country, right? And you're like, whoa, this is actually could get very scary very fast. Did you see a bear? I did not see a bear. What if a bear went to get me? I didn't even think about bear. I went to serial killer first. Wow. See, maybe I'm more brave than you guys would have been. I got scared. I'm so scaredy. I like, oh, got the jeebs. They're cursed and haunted. Yeah. And maybe I realized that like primitive camping, like camping not at like a campsite, is probably like 10 million times more scary, because like it's not super protective and it's actually in the middle of the nowhere, and then what if this, oh man, it's so scary. Yeah, I was already scared being in a different like country, and like also the bathroom was on an ancient Indian burial ground. Exactly. And the Wendigo. I knew that the Wendigo. What about the Wendigo? I was thinking about the Wendigo. I was thinking about it. Here's another picture of the Dene. It's like on the moss. It's like the Dene on the moss. And I sent the Dene this picture. Okay, look at this. You guys are gonna freak out when you see this, because you're like, wait, what the heck? This crazy. So when, look at this. Look at this. Okay, you saw the Dene on the moss, right? Okay. How about, look at this. Ready? Bam. They just released this new card. Imagine, it's actually so perfect, because you know when they do the realism, they get the little like they, you know, some of the cards do this where they have like the little guys, they have like the little guys, yeah, and then they make it, they put on a card, like come on. I'm trying to think. I have the real, I have the Dene card. I wonder what would you call it? Oh, here it is. This is it. Wait, do I have this card? This is like an awesome card. The heck? The heck? Look at this. So, come on. It's like, it could be a card, right? Maybe if you like saturated the colors a bit more and blurred the background a bit and focused more on the Dedenne. Cute, right? Yeah. You can message me if you want to. Game Freak. Miss Game Freak. What other photos do I have? Oh. I had another creature that I brought with me on my trip. I'll show you. You might recognize him. His name is Usoge. Oh wow, so big. I think taking photos with little guys makes it much more enjoyable. Yeah. He was so annoying on the trip though. I hated him. He was irritating and weird. He kept following me around. So he got punished with a mallet. With a golden mallet. Yeah, he was a little stalker. He's so weird. I don't get him at all. And he would literally just say like, Unya. Yaha. Yeah, he is a creep. He's weird. But it was fun to take pictures with him too. He does have like a little butt. I don't know if you guys knew. Because like, you can't really tell because his head's so bulbous. But he has a little butt. By the way. That's him too. Under a car. Is he okay? It doesn't matter if he's okay or not because he's a creep. He's a creep. He's a weirdo. What the hell is he doing here? He doesn't belong here. Yeah, I left him in the woods. There he is. My right leg. My right leg is asleep. Yeah. Here's, sorry, I hope you don't mind my like weird little Kobe! Why would I save him? Look, here's another Dedenne pic. Down by the flowers. He's just fat. It's not a crime. Yes, it is! It is a crime to be fat. Nah. And he kept trying to eat my food because he's a fatty. Okay. Oh, speaking of food. I love it. Speaking of food. I had the most delicious food out there. I know I showed you the one thing that I had, but guess what? Look at this. This is one of the breakfasts I had. It was, can I rotate this? Yeah. It was sourdough bread, okay, with fresh peanut butter, like freshly ground peanut butter, with strawberry and goji jam, okay, with trail mix of mixed nuts, blackberries and blueberries, with overnight oats mixed with cherries and maple syrup. Huh? Yum! Best meal. Ooh, so yum. I love it. It was so delicious. Yeah, the menu first night was veggie burgers with couscous, and then next morning was bread with peanut butter and jam, and then also had like cucumber salad. Cucumber salad with pizza crackers, and then a chickpea curry soup with more bread, and then like I brought some of the banana muffins that I made on stream. Ooh, so yummy. An outdoor princess, yes. I am an outdoor princess. Do you want to see a picture of me? I know I never like show myself on public stream or anything, but I feel like it'd be okay to show this photo. It's kind of revealing. Should I show it? I don't know. It's a bit revealing. It's kind of like a huge dox. But I just really like this photo of me. I'm gonna show you anyway. I hope it's okay. If you don't want the version break, I'd look away. I'm inside. I felt as if I looked like I was inside of a green banana. It was my cocoon. Yeah. I was inside, like, in there. Do you like it? I love hammock. It was my first time on a hammock. I will not be a moth. I'm gonna be a butterfly. What the heck? Yeah, it was super nice. You don't even look like you're in it. What do you mean? What would a normal person look like in a ham or in a thing? Anyone would look like that. It was so nice. I fell asleep. It felt like I fell asleep for like hours, but apparently I was only asleep for a very short amount of time, like 30 minutes or something. But I was so snuggly. I'm a string bean. Do I actually look small? You can tell. Yeah. Oh, so you guys like think I'm like skinny or something? You think I'm like skinny? Oh, wait. Do you think I'm skinny? Wait. King Buzz. You think I'm skinny? Let's make a wish! It's 11:11 in EST, which is the same time zone that I'm in. So it's time to make a wish! It. I hope you made a wish too. I heard if we all make wishes in unison at 11:11, they actually come true actually. For Asagi to be free. Wait, what is that? What does that mean? Johnny. Yeah. Okay. What other photos do I have? Not many. When I woke up the morning of the last day, I had to pee so bad. I was gonna pee my pants. I had to pee. I really had to pee. I super duper had to pee. And then I got to the bathrooms, and there was this sign on the bathrooms that said closed for maintenance. I felt very sad, and I had to pee very, very bad. But like, why? Why? So I felt like I was like, no! I really, really had to pee, and then the bathroom was closed for maintenance. I was so upset. Yeah, it was just like a cute anime episode where I was such a cute anime girl, and I was holding my pee-pee, and I just couldn't hold it, so I peed my pants! I would have squatted in a bush. You can't, Scooby! You can't! Because it's spring and there's no leaves on the trees, so like if you squat in a bush, the people in the other campsite are gonna like watch you pee. Ay-ya-ya! Ay-ya-ya! You're okay with it? I wonder what happened. Like, there's nothing they could have really done if you did do that. Like, if you just like peed in front of them, they'd just be like, wait, what the heck? And then nothing could really happen. Like, nothing bad would happen. Nothing bad would happen. Nothing bad would happen. I guess Kumi is pretty dominant. Would it show my dominance? But what if they saw my hoo-ha? No one is allowed. No one. No. No one's allowed. No one's allowed. They can't see my They can't see my hoo-ha. Don't look. No, I hate the stupid world. Don't look. I hate you. I hate you. Yeah, but then I did go to the other bathroom and ended up being okay. And we had to take like the campsite down and everything like this. Do you want to see more pictures? I have a funny picture to show you. It's really quick though. It's the quickest picture you'll ever see. When it was raining, I had to wear a poncho. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say, I have peeing anxiety. I literally have peeing anxiety. Like, if I know someone can, like, hear me pee, I, like, can't pee because I'm really scared. Like, I'm like, oh, I can't pee. Like, I can't pee because I know that they could listen. Like, if I'm over at someone's place for the first time like that, and I have to go pee, but then I know that they're, like, over in the other room or something and they could hear me pee, like, I just, like, can't pee. And then I'm like, it's fine, child. Like, literally, like, go pee. Like, just pee. It's fine. Like, it's pee. But then I, like, can't pee because I just know that they could probably hear me pee and that's super embarrassing. So then I'm like, pee, 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 pee. And I'm, like, have to, like, focus on it. But, like, my body won't let me pee because I'm scared. Oh, you get it, Yagi Poggy. Oh, you get it, yeah. I have to run the water too sometimes. But then that's so embarrassing because then they know that you're running the water. And it's like, oh, this sucks because they know that you're running the water because you're scared. And bleh. If someone's watching me pee, I gain unbelievable strength. No, I have the thing where, like, if I go pee, I'm like, I'm scared, I can't go. I'm scared, I can't. I'm scared. No, don't listen. Don't listen. That's how I feel. It sucks. I don't know what to do. I will always mute to go pee. If I'm like calling you, I have to mute to go pee. Valtixis! Hi, Valtixis. Peeing? I am peeing, but I'm just a nervous peer. Hopefully I can gain pee strength. Johnny's Australian? Are you? Is you? Well, good thing I don't poo. Poo anxiety is really real. Please pray for those with poo anxiety. Okay, ready? Boom! Did you see the picture? Boom! 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 Don't cry! Don't cry! It's not even a big deal. I'm wearing the poncho I got to wear was very bright red, so I thought I kind of looked like a chumba. Ooh. And I got excited because I thought I looked like a chumba, so I took a picture. Just look! Did you look? I don't want to leave it out. I'm embarrassed. Okay, all done. But yeah, that was something to happen. I was really happy to have poncho. I never had a rain jacket before, but there was one of the days it was like pouring rain, like psh, it was pouring rain really much. So I was really thankful to have the poncho because I get the gicky, and then when I love the rain. Like I love it. Like when it rained, I was like my face up to the sky, and I was like, yeah, keep it raining. Love you, rain. But then the aftermath of rain is kind of icky because then when you get into the tent, you're like, ooh, I'm feeling gicky. And I'm feeling icky and I'm feeling a bit sticky. But I was happy to have the poncho because the poncho got to protect me. So that was fun. More pictures. Almost done, really. When I was leaving, I had to stop at the gas station, and I found this, and it was really gross. I found this. Sorry, Kill Me. Because it's embarrassing, Kill Me. Because I look weird and I look like a creature. Did I try it? Never! I would never, ever put this near my mouth. Unless you paid me. Yeah, I don't know. I know Dunkaroos. I don't know what the Kadunk. Is this normal or something? Ew. It's like a weird gummy and then you put it in a goo. But like why? Who are Americans like that? Like do they see this and they're like, yeah. Goo. I love my green goo. Get my goopy. Get SpongeBob goopy. Let's put SpongeBob inside the goo. I think if I had that as a kid, like legitimately, I feel like I would have like fun, like fantasizing in my head that like I was torturing SpongeBob and he was like, no, don't put me in the goo, please, please, please. And then I'm like, I don't care. And then I like put him in the goo and he's like, I can't breathe, get me out of the goo. Then I'm like torturing him. I think that's what I would do if I had that as a kid. Goo Lagoon. It actually reminds me, I have a secret. I used to have... No, actually, it wasn't me. Do you know those, like, kitchen food? Like, you know how they have, like, toy kitchen food or something like that? Like, it was, like, you could have, like, little vegetables, like, plastic vegetables and stuff like that. Well, I went to camp with this girl who had plastic vegetables, like, from the like a kitchen set, and then she drew like little faces on them, like smiles, like, and they were like her little vegetable friends or something like that. And then we used to play with them and stuff, and we'd be like, oh, these are like our little vegetable friends. But one time we took them to like a water park, and like on a camping, like one of the camping field trips at the camp, we took them to the water park, and there was like these fountains that like shot out of the ground, like it was like a splash pad, and the fountains would like go down like and then it would come up like blasting water or whatever. And then I remember that I took her like broccoli guy, and I was like, you're coming with me, broccoli guy. And then when the fountain like splashed up, I like put the broccoli guy in the splashed up fountain, and I was like, and it was like I was like waterboarding him, and I was like, and then like the broccoli guy like couldn't breathe because he was being like blasted with the splash pad water, and then I like held him in there, and I was like, and then I like pretended that he was like, get me. And I just remembered that. So I kind of feel bad. I feel bad for her vegetable friends. But I don't, it was all fun. I used to put my Monster High dolls in inappropriate positions and then leave them in the tent and then jump scare people with them when they walked in. Inappropriate positions? What does that mean? Like, butt up and out? Yeah. Okay. I would have liked it if you did that to me and I saw you do the jump scare. I would have been like, hell yeah. On the last day, I remember when I bought that cherry dress. I told you guys before I left that I bought a cherry dress. Well, I got to wear my cherry dress on the last day. Did you know? Even though it was a bit chilly, I wore my cherry dress. And here is a photo I took of it. It was really lovely. I had to wear a pink cardigan because it was quite cold, so I couldn't wear it in its full glory. But this was a closer look at the pattern. Kill me, please! Kill me, please! Oh, blush! It's a lovely dress. I can't... I don't know if I... Wait. It's kind of... Wait. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, why is it like the biggest image in the world? It's a very pretty style dress. I don't feel like moving it. That's it. This looks like. It's like that. His little bow goes down like that. Yeah, but I actually got to wear it because it was like warm enough in America to wear it, so that was really nice. I can't wait to wear it in the summer without having to like wear a cardigan or anything like that. Yeah, I love stuff with cherries on it. I think it's like really cute. Picnic dresses, exactly. Kumi, we should wear picnic dresses. I think you would have a watermelon dress. Good night, Pips. Sweet dreams. So in conclusion, I had a very lovely camping time. It was really funny because on my drive back, I was like driving back and it was basically saying like my trip was going to be like doubled the normal time that it was like supposed to be, if that makes sense. So I was like, damn, like I guess the drive back is like a lot longer than like the drive there. And whatever. So then I kept driving and then I was like, this doesn't feel right. Like that's so strange. Like I'm going to arrive like really, really late in the night or whatever. And like, I don't even understand like why, because the trip there was short and the trip back was like crazy a long amount of time. And then it wasn't until like an hour into my drive that I realized I had that setting switched on Google Maps, which was called Avoid Highways. So I'm kind of thankful that I did notice it before I like got like, imagine if I like drove the whole way and I was just like, well, because I'm like the kind of person like if something like that happened, I'd just be like, oh, I guess this was longer. But I'm glad I like stopped and I was like, wait, why is this so long? And then I realized that I had that setting on. So I got to save myself time because even though I was like an hour in, I still got to save myself time because it still would have been like really long. Yeah, that's why it was so long. But then it actually makes me think that I might have had that setting on for the way there because the whole drive to the way there, I did not take one highway. But it's all in good fun. But it was crazy. After I found out that I had that setting on and then I turned it off, I was literally on the highway for the rest of the drive, and it was like the time got cut in half. You made a PB&J? I want a PB&J! Ever since I've been back from camping, I've had like a super big appetite. Probably because I actually ate like 3 meals a day. But eating 3 meals a day is a trick because then you get hungry all day. Was it a scenic drive? Yes! The drive there was beautiful. I was talking about it. I saw all different types of critters. And it was beautiful and gorgeous and lovely. And I loved every second of it. So I don't ever really regret not having highways on the way there. Lily! Ah! Thank you so much for the red movie. Hi! Welcome in. Toe hungry. Whoa, toe hungry. Whoa, you came to the right place. Oh my. Hi. Yes, my feet. Yes, let this be known. It's all. It's yes. This is what I want to be known by. Look, you're adding to the list. There's other like VTuber friends of mine, and they know my toe secrets. Welcome in. I hope you had a nice stream. What were you doing? Oh, you're playing the update or the add-on or wait, the DLC, something like that. People were freaking out. That's awesome. Was it fun? Did you get up to much? Toe secrets? Hi everybody, welcome into the stream. My name is Jai. I'm a Chunibyo devil doctor who's obsessed with the number 4. I love toes and feet. I love to share my toes and feet on stream. It's all I ever do. But other than that, I like to do collabs, hand cams, indie games, retro streams, and horror games. Yeah! Thank you so much for the raid and welcome in. Right now on my stream, I'm talking about my trip. I just came back from a camping trip, so I was going on about my adventure. I'm a foot freak. I hope you guys know that. Do you know who I am? I'm the foot freak. Oh, a remake! Ah, was it really fun? Did we shout? Please. Oh yeah, good. Okay, shout out for Lumi. Please check out Lumi. I like Lumi a whole bunch. And I'm pretty sure you've all... Didn't you paint your toes on stream? You did something with feet once, and I was very impressed. P gang? I'm a part of the P gang. It doesn't mean too much, so don't be afraid. I was actually just talking about how I have pee anxiety and I like can't pee. Like I always have to mute to go pee or I have to like run the water or I just have to really focus because if I know someone can hear me pee, I get shy. Do you have a foot fetish? I never really played the original, so I was a lost. Oh, wait, why did you decide? Wait, what? Oh, I guess like because the hype is on. You were impressed? Chat called my feet mid. Ha! How dare they? You should never call a lady's feet mid. Every lady foot is a beautiful foot. Yeah, they feet shamed her? That's unbelievable. I'm very disappointed. What is your community called? What do you call your community? What? Wait, so you call them the losers? Well, maybe. Oh, you're called the Cunnilingus. Well, maybe now I'm understanding why they might be a bit salty. She beats us if we don't watch her play. Well, that's understandable. I feel that way about the Choombas too. If they don't pay attention and listen to everything that I'm saying, they get in really big trouble. Oh, thank you so much! Thank you so much for the gift of sub to Louie. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it very much. Now you have access to beautiful, beautiful emos. Oh! Wow! Thank you so much for the gifted subs, Bo. Thank you so much. What the heck? Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I literally got my feet rated by the foot professional and he gave me an almost perfect score. Well, I will say that I actually did get a perfect score from the feet professional feet rater, but having almost perfect is pretty impressive, I guess. Roleplay as abusive dad. What? That's kind of. Well, maybe I should come by. Do you know VTuber? Yeah. Me and VTuber, you can basically call VTuber feet connoisseur probably like close adjacent to my dad. Speaking of trouble, I'm trying not to get caught taking some produce. You're stealing? May I tell a quote from an old book I bought? You may. I actually have a confession to make. Can I tell you something? I really have to tell you something. I have a bit of a secret to tell you. I hope that... Okay. Just listen. I got something to tell you. So, I get really overwhelmed when I go packing, preparing for a trip. I get packing and I have to clean and I have to prepare and I have to pack my bag to go on a trip. And I'm very scatterbrained, like very bad. It seems to be getting worse. Each passing day, my scatterbrainedness gets much worse. I'm a little bit of an underpacker. Sometimes an overpacker. It really depends on the weather. So, I seem to have remembered most things from my trip. I got my hair straightener. I got my axe. I got my socks. I got my granola bars. My hairbrush. My plushies. I got an outfit for each day and pajamas. I packed bananas and cucumbers. My axe, yes, my axe. I got my dedenne, my asagi. Some hair ties and a cute hat. My Crocs. I brought 3 dedennes with me. But, well, I was forgetting one thing. Something quite important. Please don't be mad. Please don't be mad. I was forgetting something quite important on my okay, let me start over. I was very scatterbrained in packing. And I forgot something really important. Maybe. Sort of. No! Go away! I forgot the most important thing. Just think, okay? Actually, the most important thing. Can we get some guesses? My will. Thanks, Ball. I really appreciate it. Thank you for easily bringing it into light. So, I was a bit scatterbrained when packing. And I just thought, okay. Maybe I will wear this cute pair of underwear. And that's fine. But then I realized far too late that I had only brought one pair of underwear. So month long. I know! I usually pack so many. Like I go carry, I'm like, okay, let's say like I need like 4 pairs of underwear, but then I'll bring like 8 pairs of underwear because I'm like, what if I pee my pants? Like what if I need a different pair of underwear for like a different outfit, or it doesn't work with it? Like maybe I need to have like a thong, or maybe I need to have like comfy undies, or maybe I just need to have like extras in case for an emergency. How often do you pee your pants? Maybe like twice a month. But then, guess what? Double underwear, exactly. So I only brought one pair of underwear. And then, well, so then yeah, it was kind of really sad. So after the first day, I just stopped wearing underwear. I just didn't wear underwear for the rest of the trip. And yeah. Yes, it's fine. It's fine. But it was like my own little secret that I now tell everyone. Yeah, it was the land of the free. That's what they said, right? Wash them in the river? Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, oh, maybe I could, like, wash them in the somewhere and then dry them. But, like, that's so weird. And, like, they're gonna take forever to dry. And, like, it's not like I'm gonna hang it up in front of everybody. Like, that's weird. And then they're gonna have to know that I only brought one, but I was an idiot. I only brought one pair. And then a loincloth. I don't like reading what you are saying. It makes me feel sad. Yeah! The jeans! Thanks for the follow. I'm feeling humble. So yeah, just like, yeah, so like, it's kind of based, thank you. Not the solution I expected. What is the other solution? I don't want to wear underwear. I don't want to wear the same underwear for 3 days. The breeze. Yeah, I just wear like, you know, I wear like baggy pants. I wear like sweatpants and kind of like comfy pants. Did Denny Usagi don't wear underwear? Who needs them? Exactly. It actually wasn't as bad. Like, you guys were like, oh my god, that's crazy. But it wasn't so bad. That's what I feel like crazy. Well, yeah. I take risks. I don't know. It's fine. Like, no one saw. What is the worst that could happen? Nothing, because I'm careful and I'm safe. And it's not even like it was a short dress anyway. The dress went down to my knees. And it wasn't windy. And even if it was windy, I would do everything in my power to protect that cooch. I don't, that's not voyeurism. No one can see. No one could see. It literally was fine, and the dress was on the last. Shut up! I don't care what anyone says. I hope that you all just shut up. But I did want to tell you guys, because when it did happen, I was like, wow, this is so embarrassing, but I guess this will be kind of like a funny story on stream. But it could have been worse. It could have been a week. And like, what am I gonna do? I can't tell everybody, like, I gotta like go, like, cause like the closest town of civilization, and the worst part is too, I went to that Walmart before I got there, and I could have totally gotten like a pack of underwear, but I didn't even realize that I didn't have underwear until the second day, so there was nothing I could do. And like, imagine if I had to, and I just couldn't, and no one could know, and but I just didn't want to wear the same underwear because I feel like that, I don't know, I could have, but I guess I could have, I really could have. It wouldn't have been that bad. It's really not as bad as you think. I learned a good lesson. You didn't know you only packed one pair? No! I didn't know until the second day! Ah! Good night, Louie. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your night and a really good sleep. I really appreciate it, Lulu. Thank you for sharing your losers with me. I did think that. I was like, what could I use? Like, what could I use? But there was just no solution. I guess there could have been, but maybe, I don't know. If it was a real problem, I would have figured it out. But it wasn't, because you just wear baggy pants. Yeah, I should have made a written list. But who forgets underwear? Like, I feel like I didn't even have to think about, like, the underwear part. Like, I should have just, like, remembered. But I didn't, because I'm dumb. Ball and taffy titty. Yeah, I could have been. Okay, it won't ever happen again, though. How could you just forget? That's just, like, so important. I have forgotten underwear trip. I'm about to buy more. I've had to do that before, like, if I extended a trip and then I had to, like, go buy more underwear if I, like, didn't have a means of, like, a laundry machine or something like that. Like, something like that has happened where it's like, oh, I have, like, enough, but I don't have enough or whatever. But, no, this time it was just like, oh, it was pretty rough. Yeah. Anyway. That's my confession. Thank you so much for accepting me. I was brave in so many ways. I was brave crossing the border. I was brave from the Americans. I was brave at night. I was brave wearing no undie. Anyway. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back. I'm Canadian! Oh, Canada, our home and native land. True patriot love in all our sons command. With glowing hearts we... What? You're gonna unfollow? Why? Wait, hold that. What do you got against the Canadians? Canadians are like kind of awesome. Chai, let's say you theoretically redeem the handwritten letter. Wait, sorry. Chai, let's say theoretically I redeemed the handwritten letter. Of course, Gav. Of course you could. Oh, wait, that's really sweet. No, stop. Don't do it. I think you're gonna do. That's really sweet. Did you enjoy camping? Yes, I did. It was wonderful and magical, and it brought happiness to my heart and happiness to my brain. Stinky no underwear. Whatever. Whatever. What's worse? Wait, guys, let me know. What's worse? Wearing the same pair of underwear for 3 days or just not wearing underwear? You like this face? Same undies is worse. Equally bad in my opinion. No winning. No underwear for 3 days is probably worse. It wasn't for 3 days. It was like... It wasn't... It was like 2... It was like 1.5. I'm gonna go pee. Don't leave. I'm gonna just pee, and it's gonna be like an energy boost because I'm gonna pee and it's gonna give me strength. Because then I won't be thinking about holding pee and I'll only be thinking about streaming. Didn't you feel free, no pants in nature? Yeah, I guess. Wait, no pants? I had pants. If you're still here, yeah, you should go pee too and get some water and get a snack because I'm gonna pee. But it's gonna be a quick pee, okay? So just like stay. Don't leave. Okay, I'll be right back. BRP! Hi. Hello. I'm back! Hey. I got a cucumber. No! Hi Min, hi Dub, hi Traveler, hi Arv, hi Aggie Paggy, hi Basic Moose, hi Monkey. I got a cucumber. I don't care. Wait, huh? You can hear the shaker? Wait, what the heck? Wait, actually, what do you mean? Iron cucumbers are becoming like my bananas. Cucumbers is like the vegetable equivalent, but it's kind of strange. Chai's favorite vegetable, a cucumber. Chai's favorite fruit, a banana. I wish I could make a salad. I want to talk to you guys because like I feel like I'm pretty like I'm in the trenches. So basically this is like the last week that I have for like moving out. So I've been like listing all of my furniture, and I listed all my furniture and I got like 40 messages And they're like, hello? Is this still available? Hello? Is this still available? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I like list it for like $100. And they're like, will you take 5? I'm like, no. It's stressing me out. Because I know it's supposed to be like first come, first serve. But then I like judge people based off of their like, I'm like, oh, I think I'd rather sell to this person because they look nice. But I had to go to 69 Satan Street yesterday. And I went with Two Mom. Wait, I was just joking about the $5 things. I was over exaggerating. I went with Two Mom. And it was so triggering. Like, it's actually weird. Like, I feel like I have, like, Vietnam PTSD. Because when I go to 69 Satan Street, I literally, like, shut down. Like, I get so paralyzed. Because, like, I went in, and it was fine. And we're, like, packing stuff and, like, doing our own thing. But then after, like, an hour, I was, like, I was so out of it. And then Two Mom was, like, trying to do stuff and, like, pack stuff and do stuff. And I was literally just, like, I don't know. And it was, like, everything sucked. I hated being there. It was the worst. So yesterday was really exhausting because I was moving stuff out all day yesterday. And then I was taking pictures for, like, the listing and stuff. Ugh. And then I had to, like, throw out a bunch of stuff. Because I feel like Chai's, like, a hoarder. Low-key, a hoarder. So there's, like, so much, like, crap that I have. I keep it in the moment because, like, I get attached to something silly. But then afterwards, when you have to, like, go through everything and, like, throw out things. Yeah, preserver of memories. I like that. That's a sweeter way to put it. But it's, like, it's kind of an issue, to be honest, because it's, like, there's just so much stuff. And you're, like, you have all this stuff, and you're, like, wait, so, like, what do I even do with this? Like, you just have too much stuff. It sucks. Now I understand, like, why parents throw away. Like, you know when you're like, I don't know why my mom threw away, like, my XYZ. I can't believe my mom threw that away. Like, it was my favorite thing as a kid. Well, honestly, sometimes that is better. Because, like, then when you get older and you have, like, all of this crap, it really weighs you down. And it's so much harder for you to, like, get rid of it yourself. Because then, like, it's just hard. And the problem is like, me being here at my new apartment, I could just be like, yeah, everything in my old place I don't care about. Like, I don't even know what's there. Like, I don't care. I don't need it. Like, I've lasted 2 months without it. I don't need it. But then when I go there and I find, like, the weirdest things, I'm like, wait, I need this, actually. Wait a second. I remember this. I think I might need it. And it's so silly. Because I don't actually need it. Thank you. But there was some things that I was thankful to keep, I guess. Like, I guess I would have been sad if I had to, like, get rid of them. I moved into this house 3 years ago and I still have boxes unpacked. Yeah. It's not a good feeling, you know? My siblings have a hoarding disorder. It's debilitating. Yeah, it's a real scary thing. It sucks. And, like, I'm thankful enough that I did, like, get over it to a point where, like, there were so many things yesterday that I was just like, yeah, we can just, like, throw it out. Like, just throw it out. Like, I don't care. Just throw it out. There's a whole minimalist thing about shedding what you don't absolutely need and keeping the one that only add value to your life. Exactly. I like that. Spring cleaning is real good. And, like, the problem is like, I think, oh, I would like to keep all these things. But then once I have them all in my room, I feel so suffocated. Like, I get so overwhelmed in, like, cluttered spaces. So it's like, I can't function in cluttered spaces, but then I create cluttered spaces. Yeah, I got some more storage units. So, like, I have a storage unit. Or I don't know what to call it. It's like a little storage container thing. So I have one to go under my desk, and I have a new one in my bathroom. So I'll be able to store some stuff in there, like, very organized. But, like, yeah, it was, like, crazy. Some of the stuff we were finding, like, not good. Not good. We're finding it, we're like, wait, I don't need that. But then in my head, I think I need it. Like, I had sprinkles. It was like this container of sprinkles that expired in 2022. But then I was like, wait, I might need it. Like, what if I need sprinkles? Well, Jai, you could just go out and buy more sprinkles. But what if I need them? What if I need them? Bye-bye, Red Bull, night-night! My family are such hoarders. Yeah, I think I get the hoarder thing from, like, Choom Dad. A bit. I know my Choom Dad kept, like, a lot of things. Collector of things. I'm like a crow. Yeah, sometimes I do wish that the building would burn down. I'm worried about the hate that I have in my heart, because I've never, like, really, like, I've hated, but then that hate fades. Wow! Konnichiwa! Konnichiwa! Hello, Momo. Welcome. Hi! Welcome in. What were you up to? What were you doing? Can we get a shout out? Yippee! Oh, you're playing Minecraft. Yeah! Chicken Jackie! I was playing the Momocraft. Yay, that's so much fun. I really have been having, like, a huge urge to play Minecraft lately. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it, Momo. Thank you. And hello. What's your community called? Did I already ask you that? I'm sorry if I did. What's your community called? It's so fun. Were you playing on a mod, or is it just a normal Minecraft? Fluffties! Welcome in, Fluffties! I'm Chai! I'm a Devil Doctor VTuber, Chinny Beal, who's obsessed with the number 4! Rah! I love feet. I like to stream, feet. And I like to stream hand cam, and I like to stream, just chatting, and I like to stream horror, and I like to stream retro, and I like to stream indie, and I like to have collab and have fun and be smiley. Yippee! Welcome in. Hee. Right now, I was just kind of recapping my camping trip. I went on a camping trip this weekend, so I was on, like, a little mini hiatus for 3 days. But now I'm back, so I was just talking about the trip, but yeah. Come and hang out. I'm at the campground. Yeah, camping. Have you ever been camping before, Momo? It's really nice. I love camping. It's really refreshing. Oh my gosh, Bald, that's such an amazing idea. Build a 69 Satan Street model house. Ah! Wait, I love that idea. Yeah, because I was just kind of talking about how I have all this rage inside of me, like this, like, actual deep anger, and I can't tell if I'm like projecting the rage onto, because, like, there's like the mean girls in the house. And, like, I can't tell if I'm, like, projecting all of the built-up rage from 69 Satan Street onto the Mean Girls, or if I actually just have, like, that much burning hatred for them after everything that they did to me. Because it's, like, usually I'm quite forgiving, and, like, I actually do my best to, like, try to understand everyone's perspective and, like, give people the benefit of the doubt, and I always try my best to see the best in people and, like, try to understand, like, why people are the way they are. Like, I don't. I want everyone. I like everyone, and I want everyone to like everyone, and I want everyone to like everyone, and everyone to like me, and I like everyone, and I'll never judge you. But like after everything that she did and then they did, it's like it's so hard. Like I just have so much, you know. So therefore, I think I have PTSD at that place. We should have therapy. It's hard to hate. I hope it fades. And I feel like the hate only stays because I still have a connection to that place. And then, like, once I don't have a connection anymore, like, that hate will fade. A cleansing. Yeah, for real, right? And every time I bring items from that place to this place, I'm always like, yuck. It has bad energy. But I think it gets cleansed as soon as it comes through the door of my lovely and cute apartment. Although in my head, I just think, like, what can I do? What is my last hurrah? Is my last hurrah nothing? Or do I really do something? But, like, the problem is as much as I want to do something bad, like, Pancake Embezzlement, thank you so much for the follow. As much as I want to do something bad, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna set them on fire. I'm gonna put rotten food, and I'm gonna hide rotten food. Like, I could do that, but like, I don't know what it is. Like, I have all these desires that I want to do, but then I'm really scared because in my head I'm like, what if it comes back to bite me? Or like, what if they know it's me? Or what if they catch me in the act? Like, I'm like paralyzed. I'm so scared. All I could do is get the hell away. Exactly. I'm so thankful because, like, at the end of the day, despite doing nothing, it's like I really do win. You know what I mean? Because those people have to stay in the disgusting satanic house and they have no escape. Like, they don't have, like, better. They can't find something better. Like, that's their last resort. Like, that's all they have. But I'm thankful enough to be able to escape. So is that the real win? Technically, nothing would be the answer as much as we really want, but at the same time, nothing is stopping me from getting inspired. I want to do that kind of stuff, but I'm so scared to, like, get caught. Like, I don't know why. Like, usually I'm pretty good at, like, that kind of stuff and being sneaky and be like, heh. But then it's like, with that, I can't even, whenever I walk into that house, I literally, like, am frozen in fear. Just like I was talking to you, how I was at camping, I'm, like, frozen in fear, and then I, like, go up the stairs, and I'm, like, so scared, and, like, frozen in fear, and then, like, I just, like, can't do anything. Like, I'm actually, like, terrified. You know what I mean? It's terrible, right? Yeah, the best revenge is to escape it. It just sucks having to be the bigger person. I want it to be like those teen Disney movies where, like, they get back at the bully and then the bully, like, trips and falls and their, like, lunch splashes into their face and then everyone laughs at them and then they're super embarrassed and they leave. Or, like, their hair gets ripped out. Or, like, their head gets sliced off. The greatest insult is not to care. But I feel like they think that they won, you know? Because I feel like they wanted me to leave. And then they win. That place is not worth the extra thoughts. If you have any worries or second thoughts about pranking. Yeah. I kind of want to put concrete, like instant cement, into the water heater. Or what if I steal the, like, these are the ideas. Like, I thought about stealing the Wi-Fi router. Flip all the breakers off? That would be funny. But then I feel like they would just know that it was me. Like, I need to do something that would happen later. Like, they wouldn't notice until later. So I can't even do the Wi-Fi router thing unless I sneak back in even after I'm... What if I just, like, do something weird? I don't know. Something, like, strange. What if I get a giant bucket of fake blood and then I pour it all over my room and all over my walls before I leave? Don't do the cement thing. Yeah, I won't. I don't think I really think that could be really bad, and I won't do it. Legit closer. Collect all the things that you can throw out. Write all your thoughts in anger. Yeah, I guess I just have to burn some paper or something. Like the loser way of doing things. Karma will get back to them. That's what I have to remember, is karma will get back to them. And maybe it already has. Because I'm the main event, and what do they have? Nothing. Yeah, they aren't even in the credits. It's true. Like, if I think about it, like, their lives, like, don't really amount to anything. And I should just feel sorry for them. Yeah, think about how pathetic they are. I looked up what happened to the kid who stole my manga books in the middle school, and his family fell apart, and he's a manager of a vape store. Exactly. That's what I feel like. That's kind of the end game here as well. Like, it's going to be like that. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, like, it's just kind of jealousy, probably. It's like a mixture of jealousy, you know, because they already have it bad. You know, because it's like, I have friends, and I have the Chumbas, and I have, like, things going for me, and I'm smart, and I have a degree, and I'm healthy, and, like, I have family who's, like, willing to help me out and help me move and stuff, and I feel like they don't really have that stuff. Anyway, so this week is going to be a bit difficult in a way, because it's going to be the final chapter, and I did kind of leave things until last minute, so I'm going to have to grind. So it's going to be a bit difficult. Hold strong. Yeah, be very strong. And I think a lot of weight, even if I don't realize it, a lot of weight will be lifted off my shoulders once I go. Yeah. So that's kind of how this week is going. It's it's a lot. Because it was like, okay, come back from camping. Okay, now I have to like do a lot of stuff. But it's okay. I just gotta stay focused and be thankful that I even had a break at all. Because some people can't have breaks at all. They don't even get a chance to have a break, you know? So I'm lucky that I got a chance to reconnect with nature. Me. And I also just have to realize that I can't keep everything that I want to keep, and some things I'm just gonna have to get rid of, and it's gonna be okay. But in other news, look at this. I have more photos to show you. For Easter, I got a milk frother, and I was really happy about it. And the first time that I tried to use it, this happened, and I thought it was kind of funny because it's like, of course this happened, you know what I mean? I put the batteries into the milk frother and I turned it on, and my whole thing of hair got twisted into a milk frother, and it went and then it got stuck in it. And it's so funny because it was a present for Chew Mom, and then I was with Chew Mom, and I finally got the like batteries in and everything, and then we're like, yay, and then she was like, does it work? And then I just like looked down and for some reason turned the milk frother on right beside my braid, and then it went into it. And then we both just laughed and we're like, wow, that was really stupid. But I thought it was really funny because I just feel like I'm really so clumsy and it's a bit bad. I'm just not quite careful, you know? So then I had to really untangle it. Like I had to twist my hair in such a strange way to finally get it out of the milk frother, and then turn it and twist it, and then go and then I finally got it out. But in other news, I was able to create a very, very delicious froth milk matcha latte today. And it's actually way better than like the conventional milk frother thingies, because you just like boil the milk on the stove, and then you like, oh my gosh, okay, look. Wha-bam, literally the best matcha latte you've ever seen. And it's, my favorite thing, like, I don't even like lattes for the warm milk. Well, I do, but the best delicious part is the froth. So I got to froth. I got to froth hard. So I hope you're impressed. And then OG Choombas. Literally, I saw the most disgusting thing when I was at 69 Satan Street. I hate this stupid thing. I hope it just goes away. Like, I was so tempted on throwing it out because I'm like, what am I even supposed to do? Don't even say no. It literally used to sit on my PC, and then one day I hit something and it fell off and broke just like this. And then I got so upset that I just put it into a cupboard like this. And then I was going through the cupboards and I found it and I was like, you disgust me. Because it's just like, what am I even supposed to do? Like, it's literally so impossible. I hate Lego. It's hard. And it takes long. So I want to throw it out. I hate it. But then it makes me sad. Because then I remember that we built it on a stream together. Ship it to someone. I'll do that. I'll ship it to someone. I'd rather not throw it away, but I literally hate that thing. Pisses me off. Even though I'm happy we built it together and created a monumental moment. It's not for kids. Mikon doesn't want it. Why would she want that? Throw everything out and buy new things. Yes, exactly. Throwing things out is good. I just need to throw everything out. I threw it away so much. Ship it back even more broke. Exactly. I know. Ugh, poop. Anyway. I'm so late. Forgive me, squad. Oh, don't be sorry or don't ask for forgiveness. It's okay. There's more chai streams. There's gonna be chai streams all week. Speaking of which, we should talk about the chai streams this week. I couldn't really get together and making quite a great schedule. But here's my plans for the week, and maybe you can help me a bit. So basically, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, streaming Thursday, and then streaming Friday. But then I might try to do a movie night on Sunday, but we'll see because it's going to be like a big moving bonanza. So one of the streams they're going to be doing this week is the Chumba Sona drawing stream, which is going to be nice. But I need to pick a day. I was thinking about doing that Friday night. And then Thursday, I'm doing a Roblox collab with Denpa. And then, what should I do tomorrow? I don't know if I should, horror game? Should I do horror game? Or maybe Pokemon? Or, let me look at my, play game. Oh wait, I did have one idea in my head. There's this site. It's like a randomizer site called Weebly. I love it. So basically, you go onto it, and it creates. It's like a generator. Well, you can use it this way. It generates really old websites with HTMLs. And I think that's really fun. How do I explain it in a better way? So it's like this generator, a search engine, but it's a search engine that you could use to find like embedded, really like old HTML websites. Does that make sense? So you could do random. And then basically it gives you like some weird website that was created in like 2002, and it's like dedicated to like, it could be like a forum, or it could be like an image board, and it's fun. It's cool because you get to deep dive into archived internet and find these like websites that people spent like months and months creating. And sometimes you can find some pretty whack stuff. One time I went on there and I found it was like a website for a guy who made like realistic but handmade cloth dolls, and it was very weird. They made like adult versions, but they were so creepy. And then you could like buy outfits for them and stuff, but they were like life size. And then you could psychoanalyze the websites. I know some of the websites, yeah. I think it'd be really fun. Like, I love going on Weebly and finding weird websites, so we could literally just like randomize. What would you do if someone sent you a life-size Tide doll? I'd be so happy and I'd sleep with it every night. As long as it was just a doll. Like a doll. Just doll. So I think it'd be fun if we did like, if it's like kind of like a deep dive thing where we could like search the deep internet and then we can like yap and like look at fun websites. It'd be kind of cool. No, stay away! So I'm thinking tomorrow we do Weebly deep dive. And then Thursday we do Roblox. Then Friday we do Choomsona drawing stream. And then we'll see. It would be really rewarding to do like a movie night on Sunday, because if it'd be like after the long move. And then I could just sit back and watch a movie with you guys. Don't say that. Why would you need to clean it? You think I know how to knit? I have no talent. Could learn on stream. I have no patience. I suck. But you know what? I should give myself some skills, or else I'm gonna be like useless. A useless wife. Knitting kits? Okay. 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 You're in the knitting club! That's very cute. I mean, you're an amazing cook. I'm an amazing cleaner. Thank you. Thanks, Johnny. I'm actually crashing out. I never used that term before, but now I kind of feel like I'm crashing out because I chug a bunch of coffee before stream, but I'm getting so sleepy now. I'm sleepy. How does that schedule sound? And then it'll be really good and happy, and then it'll be good. And then the following week will be like really fun. I don't know what crashing out means. Does it mean you're tired or something? I don't even care. I don't even care. I just go watch My Little Pony and go to bed. But I have to respond to all the messages. I have all these messages from people from the furniture that I'm selling, and they're like, answer me, answer me, answer me, answer me. Wait, no. I'm gonna message back Krista. Anyway. Stream is ending. I'm gonna pass out. I need to have energy for my next coming days. So I'm gonna have to leave you guys kind of early. We're only able to spend 3 hours together. But thank you for listening to my stories. I thought it was really fun sharing all that with you. I like telling my stories about the adventures that I go on. Because even though you can't come with me, it's kind of like you did come with me because I carried you in my heart. Thank you, Lightning Chaser, for the follow. Night-night, Sleepy. Be here earlier tomorrow, okay, Sleepy? Even if you're sleepy. And you guys gotta keep my secret. Don't go around and start telling people my underwear secret, okay? Please? It'll be really rude of you, and I'll know if you told other people. I'll know, and then I'm gonna find out. Like, I'm gonna find out who did it. Like, once I find out who did it, you're in trouble. No, you can't put on any billboards. What happens in the Chai stream stays in the Chai stream. You told your mom? Why? 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 I'm supposed to make a really good impression on your parents. Yes, Pim Pam, yes! Alright. I'm really sleepy, so I'm gonna go bed now. But hey, if you joined from Momo's community or you joined from Louie's community, thank you so much for following. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for sticking around. It means the most to me and it helps me achieve my goals. So you're the very best. I really appreciate all the lurks today, all the chatters, all the Toombas, all the Noombas. I really appreciate you all being here and hanging out with me. You're the very best, Isuki. And Chai, love. I hope you all have sweet dreams and good night. Remember to take care of yourself. Get something to eat. Go bed. Have a snack. Go pee. Go cuddly in bed. Whatever you like to do. And don't forget to think about me. And I am excited. And I'll see you tomorrow night around the same time. And then the night next one. And the night next one. And then we're gonna have lots of fun and everything's really happy. Night night Mala. Night night Johnny. Night night Tactile Pine. Night night Yagi. Good night Val. Good night Min. Good night Dubstep. Good night Basic Moose. Good night Sleepy. Night night Val Pieces. Night night Pim. Night night Atma. Good night Slick. Night night Arf. Good night Monkey. Good night Karak. Good night. Night. Hey, if you're new here, you should join my Discord because I always give the most recent and personal quick updates in the Discord. Discord is the most active part of my community and it's really awesome to be in there. And you can come hang out. It's really cool. And then you should also follow me on Twitter because now I'm back from my trip. I post on Twitter. It's really great. And guess what? I'm no longer banned on YouTube. So now I can post on YouTube and it's super good to follow me there. Yay! Night. 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 Good night. Night night. Good night. Redeem. Bye. Goo goo. Bye. Bye. Bye, Ox. Bye, Mala. Bye, your ceiling. Miss you.